again, folks, welcome out to the Tennessee National Raceway. Got a driver profile going on, actually set up outside of turn 4 here this evening. Got the driver of the number 36, Pierce by Putnam Chassis, 36 Racing Fabrication, BMS Marine, North Alabama Tools, Quality Machine and Tool. Again, the number 36 of Mr. Cale Finley. Welcome out to Tennessee National Raceway, Cale.
Thanks, man. It's good to be here. Thanks, it's good to be here.
Appreciate you coming out and joining us here this Saturday evening. Seeing a lot of cars pull into the pit area. What are you looking for this evening here at Tennessee National?
Maybe we'll have a little bit smoother race and better racetrack than what we had last night. Last night's race at Thunder Hill was kind of hammered down for a while and it got kind of rough and hard to pass. Tore up a lot of good race cars. I don't know, the fans may have enjoyed it, but it's tough being on the racetrack, seeing that kind of stuff happen, trying to dodge it. But it worked out pretty good to our favor. We started back in the pack and ended up 9th overall, and pretty much just dodged all the wrecks to come out that good.
Do we have the car ready for tonight? I know you said you raced last night. Do we have it back ready to go for this evening?
I feel like I do. We didn't tear anything up last night, just got it good and dirty. We've been here the better part of the day, bolt checking it, maintenance and greasing, spraying all the heims, getting everything ready to go, double checking everything, working on our tires and stuff like that. So yeah, I feel like we're ready to go.
So what do you think about the additions and the new deal going on, a lot of the new construction here at Tennessee National Raceway?
I think it looks good. I can remember coming up here as a kid with my dad when the place very first opened, and it looks 100 times better than it ever has. The new bleachers, the new VIP boxes, they look good. The racing surface looks like it might be pretty good. So maybe it'll turn out to be a good night and a good season for these guys.
Since I'm not a driver, and most of these folks that's out here that's sitting in the stands isn't a driver, tell us about this racetrack out here. Is it, you know, I keep hearing the drivers say, oh man, we can go 2 and 3 wide. Is that the way you see it as well?
Well, what few times I have run over here, it's usually a pretty racy racetrack. Unless it's in the heat of the summer, like a lot of racetracks, they'll tend to blow off and get a little slick, which makes it tougher to run 2 and 3 wide. But if it's the kind of racetrack the way everybody talks about what it's been this year, then there's a good possibility you might see some 2 and 3 wide racing. I'm not going to say they'll do it without a little beating and banging, but there's a good chance we'll see some 2 and 3 wide racing.
You wouldn't say they're not. Rubbin's not racing, is it?
Rubbin's not racing, no.
No, again, Cale, we appreciate you joining us here at Tennessee National Raceway and our driver profile of the week. I want to get our sponsors in real quick. We'll get back to Cale. THR Productions, Commodore Hotel, Cash Express, O'Reilly's Auto Parts, 10K Auto Repair, TNT Auto Body, Advantage Lawn Care Services, Henson Racing, Rock Auto, and Cherry Photography. And again, we're sitting here with Cale Finley this evening as we've got the SRRS guys coming in here at the Tennessee National Raceway. $3,000 to win. What's $3,000 mean to a race car driver?
Oh man, $3,000 can go a long way. A lot of fuel, a lot of tires, a lot of diesel fuel. It's good to be able to stock a little money back to have for hard times, which there's a lot of hard times in racing. But $3,000 would mean a whole lot to me.
And I'm sure you're like most drivers that I interview and talk to, $3,000, that usually just goes right back into the race car or the racing outfit, so to speak.
Oh yeah, it most definitely does. Like I said, tires are a big expense. Racing fuel, especially when it's anywhere from $8 to $10 a gallon. And we use so much of it that you buy a drum or 2 drums at a time. So, you know, if you race a lot, you'll drop $1,000 on fuel. You'll drop quite a bit of money in tires and diesel fuel trying to follow these big races. But yeah, any money you get from $100 to $3,000, any of it helps a ton.
Talking about Cale Finley, what's Cale Finley's plans for the remainder of this 2013 season?
You know, I would like to follow this series, the Southern Regional Series. They got a pretty good deal going. It's just that for somebody like me and the way the economy is, it's hard to travel some of the distances that they go to some of their races. But as far as all the ones that I can make it to and it be feasible for, I'm going to be there. And I'll try to run, you know, here and there when they get paid $2,000, $3,000 to win, where there's a decent amount of money to start. because it's hard when you go to a racetrack and know that if something happens on the first lap, you're going to leave with $50. But when you know you're going somewhere and if you make the race and you unfortunately get a flat tire on the first lap or break a ball joint or something, you know that you're at least getting 300, it makes it a lot easier. So it's worth the time and money to try to follow and hit some of these bigger races.
What's the next race after the Tennessee National Raceway, the SRS, again invading the Tennessee National Raceway this evening? What's the next race on Cale Finley's calendar?
If tonight goes as good as last night, we can come out of here with no damage and everything's still rolling good, we're going to try to head over to Duck River Speedway tomorrow night. They got a Memorial Day race, 3,000 to win.
Got three, just like you said, 3 days in a row, all 3,000 to win at all of them. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right.
The one last night tonight here at Tennessee National Raceway, and then tomorrow afternoon actually at Duck River.
Yep.
And if a driver could pull off all three of them, that's $9,000.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome.
That's a lot of money. Again, Mr. Cale Finley, driver of the number 36, Pierce by Platinum chassis. I'm sorry. 36 Racing Fabrication, BMS Marine, North Alabama Tools, Quality Machine and Tool. Those are your sponsors, Cale. Definitely want to get them in there because, like you said, economic times like they are, got to thank these sponsors and give them their perks when we can.
Most definitely. If it wasn't for sponsors, we couldn't do a lot of what we do.
Anybody in particular you want to say hi to before we get off of here?
I'd just like to thank all the guys that follow me around and show up to the racetrack to help me, and I'd like to say a special thanks to Josh Putnam and his family. They've been a big help the last couple of years in bringing my racing to where it's at. Again,
ladies and gentlemen, that's the driver of the number 36 Super Late Model car here with the SRS Series here tonight at the Tennessee National Raceway. Cale, we want to thank you for your time. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here at the Tennessee National, and best of luck to you tonight and the rest of the season.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me.
Again, that's driver of the number 36 car, Super Late Model, be hitting the track later, Cale Finley. As for me, thanks for tuning in. Again, we're at the Tennessee National Raceway, sponsored and brought to you mainly by THR Productions. Thanks, have a great evening, and Godspeed.